Scrubs? I'm Ronny Chieng.
And I'm Jordan Klepper. This is Sports War, the show where we are legally not allowed to agree with each other.
That's right. I mean, that's wrong.
Yeah, no, you're wrong. Let's get right to the biggest story of the night. Caitlyn Clark made her pro debut and learned everything gets a little less fun after college.
Welcome to the WNBA, Caitlyn Clark, the NCAA's all-time Division I scoring leader, made her professional debut on the road with the Indiana Fever last night. She got off to a slow start, though, missing her first 4 shots before scoring on a layup midway through the second quarter. Clark finished with 20 points in the Fever's 92-71 loss to the Connecticut Sun. She also committed 10 turnovers.
Sorry, feminists. 10 turnovers and the team lost by 20 points in her first game. I've seen enough, man. I think Caitlyn Clark is the worst basketball player in history. She's tall, she's white, and she didn't show up when it mattered. She's the Jordan Klepper of the WNBA.
Well, Ronny, I'm going to hit you with my car and leave the scene. Let's look at the stats here, Ronny. Look at these things. She scored 20 points. That's 4 more than Michael Jordan had in his rookie debut, which mathematically makes her stronger, faster, and better equipped to open a steakhouse than Michael Jordan.
You want to talk about stats?
Right here.
I have a stat right here for you, okay? Look at this. Jordan Klepper didn't lose his virginity until he was 38. Man, okay. You're the goat of whatever that is.
Okay, you know what? Here's your stat right here. Eat shit, okay? Moving on. We are officially 72 days away from the Olympics in Paris, and the organizers are finding themselves in deep duty, literally.
There's a huge effort to get the River Seine fit for use in the Olympic Games. A report from earlier this month said the bacteria, including pollution of fecal origin, was far higher than the river permitted. Experts say that even a rainstorm could raise E. coli to an unacceptable level. And Olympic organizers still hope that the River Seine can be used for the swimming events.
Ooh, the River Seine is filled with E. coli. That is gross. These athletes are going to pick up a disease at the Olympics. It should be the old-fashioned way. Unprotected sex in the Olympic Village. The only way to do it. The only way to do it.
As usual, no. Jordan. I think the Olympics needs more E. coli, okay? Because if you're a world-class athlete, then prove it by pole vaulting with active diarrhea.
Oh, you love E. coli,
I love it.
Ronny. You love it. The last time I came to your house for a barbecue, you were sprinkling E. coli on chicken kebabs like Salt Bae, you know?
Yeah.
Your hospitality was for the birds, Ronny. The birds, 2 stars. I was puking all night.
Yeah, well, I puke from just looking at your oblong face.
Oblong face? Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that how you say it? The point is, just like the 4th of July at Ronny's house, the Olympics are going to be rife with E. coli, which brings us to J. Klep's Bet of the Week, where you can pick which country will get the most E. coli in the 2024 Olympics. Brought to you by gambling. Gambling. Start spending. You've already won.
And don't forget to claim your 20% bonus boost by entering the promo code KlepperSucks, all caps.
I don't like that. I told you I don't like that code.
It's not you, okay? It's a different Klepper.
It is? Okay, that's fine then. That's okay.
No, just kidding. It's you because you suck.
You, okay? I suck. I suck. You blow. Who cares? We're all dead inside. Get over it. Let's talk about sports.
All right, speaking of sports, a player on the Kansas City Chiefs is in hot water after making the biggest mistake any football player could make, talking.
Some Chiefs fans are feeling stunned this morning by the comments made by kicker Harrison Butker during the commencement speech at Benedictine in Atchison.
Butker claimed that a woman's most important role is that of a homemaker and demanded that men be more masculine.
Be unapologetic in your masculinity, fighting against the cultural emasculation of men.
Hey, I say we should listen to this kicker, okay? Yeah, they're the football players with the least amount of brain damage. And I'm glad he's speaking up for emasculated men like Jordan. Congratulations, Jordan. For the first time in your life, someone on the football team is speaking to you. You don't have to wear that fake varsity jacket anymore.
You, Ronny. I told you that in confidence. Moving to a new school is difficult. It was a natural way to make friends. Anyway, this kicker thing raises a larger problem. Why do we have people kicking in American sports? Americans handle balls with our hands, like Ronny's mom, you know?
Okay.
That's what she does.
That's wrong, Jordan. You know my entire family has a foot fetish.
True.
Which brings us to our bet everything wager of the evening. Which useless position player will be the next to wade into the culture war? As always, brought to you by gambling. Gambling, it will fix everything.
Oh, speaking of gambling, let's move on to our final story.
Prosecutors in Los Angeles say Shohei Ohtani's former interpreter has agreed to plead guilty to stealing almost $17 million from the LA Dodgers superstar. The U.S. Attorney's Office say Ipe Mizuara used the money to pay off gambling debts and other personal expenses without Ohtani's knowledge.
This interpreter stole $17 million from Ohtani. That settles it. Interpreters should be outlawed, okay? If you don't know the language, you should just have to guess.
Hard disagree, Ronnie. The problem isn't interpreters, it's languages. We should only have one. I suggest English.
Oh, big surprise. Of course you suggest English. That's the only language your tiny brain can handle. The biggest head, the smallest brain over here.
English is going to be the dominant global language for at least 5 more years. Look, I'm speaking the major league language here. Why would I go back to AAA and learn Finnish?
Oh, what? Finnish? That's not even a real language, you dumbass.
It is. It's what they speak in Canada. Ronnie, read a book. All right? But do it on your own time because we are on to the big bet of the night. Is this Ohtani story yet another sign that America's normalization of gambling is corroding society? Brought to you by gambling. Remember, gambling, bet now, live forever. Well, we're out of time. Join us next time on Sports War. We'll be debating Michael Jordan versus Caitlyn Clark. Who's more likely to contract E. coli?
Good night, America. Gambling!